What you doing?
Planning out what I need to do for this side patio. Hi guys, welcome back to Sunshine and Happy Nest.
See what was the next line.
I don't know.
So today we're going to be taking this $20 Costco trellis and leveling it up. So stick around if you want to see what it turns into. So as you know, we've been trying to use our paver patios a lot more often, but one thing that was bugging me about this space is the view. So if we look out our back, we have a gorgeous view of our gardens, our yard, our chickens walking around scratching the dirt. If I look to the front, I have a view of flowers and garden beds. And if I look off to my left, I am staring at cars, unfinished projects, trash cans, and kids' bicycles. So it's annoying. So the plan was to create a visual barrier and privacy trellis to give us something pretty to look at and to give this space even more of like a relaxing cafe sort of vibe. So nothing motivates a particular DIYer more than $1,000 price tag when I started looking up some of these gorgeous privacy trellises with these metal inserts that are at least $1,000 a piece.
Pinterest is very bad.
Pinterest to the rescue, because then it was like, oh, well, we're not going to be spending that much on this patio, so what could we make? What could we do that's inspired by these pieces? So I started doing more Pinterest research and coming up with ideas of what we could do with pallet wood. We've done more than one like cute project using upcycled pallet wood. It has a lot of character, it's free. The only downside
It's a lot of work to break up the pallets.
A lot of work. You got to break them up, you got to get all the nails out and things like that. So because I knew this would be pretty time consuming, it got pushed off to the following year. And here we are, a year later, and I'm shopping at Costco and I come across these adorable metal trellises. They're normally like $30 a piece and they were on sale for like $18 to $20, and my brain starts calculating. Like, how many do we need? What could I do with this? How could I make this into this like vision that I had? That was it. Like he was done for. Like, this was happening this year. I was bringing as many home as humanly possible, and there was no way he was going to talk me into delaying this project at that point. So they have been sitting in our yard since March.
Yeah, a few months.
So the packaging has seen better days, but otherwise they are ready to join our backyard patio garden, and I'm really, really excited to get this project started. So he's the foreman of the construction site. I'm the idea girl. I'm going to be filming him a lot. I'm going to be doing any decorating, finishing touches, painting, staining, things like that, and being his helper. Yeah. And
so let me say, I'm the foreman of make it nice, do it twice.
Tam can tell you a little bit of what we came up with together as our vision for how to use these trellises.
Yep. So what we wanted to do was build a garden box that matches the decor that we have around the house. So it'd be a garden box made out of metal corrugated roofing material, and then put the trellises inside. So pretty easy, but
you said that.
Not pretty easy, pretty
totally
simple.
Just jinx us.
Simple in theory, but it's a lot of work.
Alright, so final thoughts before we get started. I have to add this because classic move for us to misjudge how long a project is. So this project, we have Saturday, Sunday, Monday free to work on it for most of the day. Of course, there's
2.5 days.
2.5 days. There's life things that'll interrupt in there because we have to like keep kids alive and feed people. But like at the end of Monday, by the end of our allotted free
I'll
time
say
to work
80 to 90% done.
Okay, that's a good number.
But so, I'm a bad
You're terrible.
estimator.
The worst. I would love if it was 80 to 90% done at the end of that. I think that's that's like, maybe it's possible. But I would not be shocked if this actually ends up taking us like a week and a half, just because there. All right, we'll see how it goes. Three.
Alright, so I just have a beam across as support so I can glue these down together. So I'm going to have one long piece that I can screw the corrugated roofing material.
Not just for fun.
Yeah, not for fun.
Alright, so while Tam's working on gluing the wood pieces together, I have some mini jobs that I'm doing to update this patio space a little bit from some things that were not 100% finished when we did the makeover, as well as some suggestions that you guys made that we liked. So I already scrubbed some of those moss stains from the places where the moss did not come back to life. It's much improved and looks fabulous given the fact that we do not have a pressure washer. The next step is going to be cleaning up some of the siding, and that's what I'm going to get started on right now. That's a huge spider. Holy, oh my, oh you guys, it's so creepy. So huge. See the smoke coming out of his ears.
What?
Cutting the end pieces right now for the box. So it's golden hour on day one. What's your plan?
I'm going to cut the other side. So this is one whole wall.
Uh-huh.
And basically took 2 sheets of the 2x12s. Just going to do another one.
So we are on day 2 of this 2.5 day project. We're making good progress, but still not sure if we're gonna meet Tam's goal of 80 to 90% done. But I have a few little jobs today, and I'm starting off with painting the base of the house around all the patios. So I'm gonna get started right now. cramping. I'm gonna have a claw by the end of the day.
We're just charring the surface. Pretty wood. The wood rots, so oh well, we got the metal still. Fine.
Is that the make it nice, do it twice part of this conversation?
Yeah, we're learning.
It's always an experiment. Only 99 more to go.
So I decided to do every 2 peaks over here, just so it's stronger. It doesn't want to budge.
Day 2 is not over yet, but we're going to take a little break to do something fun with the kids soon. So I'm going to show the update. Patio scrubbed. The wall is painted. And we have our new fabulous decorations back there. Tam is still working on our flower box and trellis wall for here. Alright, so we are on day 3 of this project, and Tam's on a Home Depot run. The bugs are attacking me. I just wanted to show you guys, he has all 4 walls of the planter box ready to go, and I believe when he gets back here we're going to carry it to its spot and start getting it ready to put it together. Alright, so what are we doing now?
I'm gonna move the metal sheets over to our patio because there's a flat surface there and I can connect them together.
Okay. You're not allowed to record the thinking process? This is proprietary?
So this will be attached here.
Okay. Yep.
There for all of them, each corner.
So stinking cute. We can rent this space out as a cafe. Serving, bring your own stuff.
Okay, so April wants to kill me because I can't make up my mind on how I'm going to arrange everything to screw this in.
Again. Not doing it. Just for the record, this is like the 99 millionth time we're gonna move this thing. Except now it's all together, so it's gonna be a little more awkward and heavy. So, here we go.
Moving it like a foot or 2 this way.
Yeah, just because you want me to keep moving it around. This is like Sisyphus here.
Do it. Watch your feet.
Yep.
Alright. Watch your toes.
Got my toes. They're still there.
Chop the feet off.
Also, don't do that with sandals on. Go ahead. What's the plan, man?
Okay, so this edger border right here, I'm gonna dig it out so I can clean this up again. The sand underneath this board here was dug out by ants and rain.
Rude.
And I want to re-level that.
So how's it going here?
Okay. See so many ant hills.
I know. This is not an exciting part of the job.
Bring back memories.
Yeah.
That's what you did when you had to do a lot of things because you don't have money.
Yep.
But it's okay. You know that you're gonna fix it later.
I feel like the thing is, all these things require maintenance no matter what, and you don't think about that or necessarily realize it. When you're paying somebody else to do it, you're annoyed if you have to maintain it because you're like, well, they should have done it right. But when we do it ourselves, it's like
We did it to learn.
we knew how hard we worked on it. It's just a fact of life. You got a paver patio. At some point, you're gonna have to fix it.
We got about 10 years out of it.
11.
11 years.
See, now if you paid 20 grand for this paver patio, wouldn't you be pissed to do this?
Yep.
But we paid like 2 grand to do it ourselves, so it's like, oh, 11 years later, we got to level a few stones. It's okay.
Yeah. No problem.
Alright, just because through the magic of editing, it's going to look like this was done pretty quickly and easily, and that is not the case. This guy's got me panning for gold over here.
Yep.
So we're sifting some of the old sand space. We have some clean stuff to re-level these stones with. And then it's a little more than halfway right now. And we're at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't know we were going to do this step, but it's easier and better if we do it before we get the box into place. But wasn't accounting for that in the time. So readjusting expectations, thinking it would be awesome if we got the flower box in place and filled by the end of this day.
I'm just crimping this instead of me cutting it out.
That in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta make sure the holes line up.
You're setting me up for failure here. I don't think you drew the whole thing. Oh, wait, there it goes.
Alright.
That's good?
Yep. If it's all the way, if it's in all the way.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ow.
There you go.
Nice. Looking good. So now, the not so fun part that I'm dreading, I'm gonna watch you do it, is the digging out the stones. And then we get into place. This is why I'm dreading it, because it's a stone mound.
Yep.
We're gonna time lapse this and watch Tam gray as he goes. Leveled. So Tam's just moving the stone around and then he's going to clamp it down. So we're supporting this wall to act as the new support for the edge of the paver. And then I'm also going to drop some tiny river rock down in there.
Or sand.
Or sand. Not tired enough.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna do that 3 more times?
One more time. I'm trying to do this with the fan blowing on me. My mosquito were calling.
I know. My legs are already Swiss cheese. They had breakfast, lunch, and dinner on my ankles today.